All right, welcome to this video on the futures market and especially focusing on this concept of hedging. So what we're going to do in this video is do two things. One, we're going to look at the futures market today. Where's the market at? And then we're also going to talk about the cash market. Remember, hedgers are involved in two markets, the futures and the cash. And so we want to take a live look at where we are today, right now. Then we're going to take these examples and we're going to take this data of today, and use it in an example to begin to introduce the concept of hedging. Let's take a look at the market. I'm going to go into CME Group and I'm going to go to trading, add commodities, and I'm going to pull up all the list of grains. Now these grains are going to be my focus because I'm going to act like today I am a feed mill operator. I'm managing the risk for my mill. I'm a buyer, and buyers are going to want to have the lowest prices possible. So I'm going to look at corn futures because that's a commodity we are definitely going to be using in our mill. And then I'm going to pull up all of the corn contracts available. Now right now today, December would be the front month, but I need to probably look at buying corn, and my concern is buying corn in, let's say, February. So let's say that I've got all my corn already purchased now. I know what my cost is. I'm marketing and trying to value add as best I can dealing with what I have. Now the trouble is that sometime probably in February, in my example, I need to purchase more corn stock. So the question is, what am I going to pay for it then? Might even have a role of what I paid for it last time I did this. So it gives me a good perception of where the market is. We're just jumping in, so I'm going to have to give you a little bit of background and assume some things. But I'm going to say that a December contract is too quick for me. I have risk, and it goes all the way out to something like February. So then I come over here and look at March. Well, for me, March, because my work is from today, September, all the way through into November, December, January, and finally February of 19. So March is going to be the month I'm going to be looking at because that's closest to my risk time, which is again is February of 19. So if I click on the chart for March contract, I will see the changes in prices of that contract bidding up. Now you can see back earlier in the year was very high up in the 430, 450 mark even, and then it moved down, moves back up, and today we're at $3.55 and 6/8 of a cent, and that's per bushel. So remember, a corn contract is 5,000 bushels, and that price is quoted per bushel. So that's where we are right now in this futures market. Now, because you can see the market's definitely down, as a buyer, I'm going to like this. Now, what's my worry? My worry is that before February gets here, prices shoot back up, which cost me more money. So that's the futures market. Remember some of this information. I'll reference back to it, but that's where we are right now in the market. All right, let me grab a quick shot of that. Well, it's now 356, so you can see how it changes. So let's just go with $3.56 per bushel, no 2/8 or 6/8 because it's a zero there. All right, so $3.50, 56 cents a bushel is where we are right now. Now, let's talk about the cash market. So I'm going to jump over. I looked at some USDA resources, pulled up USDA cash prices, and found the Farmers Co-op of El Campo. And you can see right now the bid price is about $4.18 a bushel for the cash market. So remember, two markets. One's the futures and one is the cash. Right now, $4.18 in the cash market is really kind of where we're at there. $4, it looks like 21 1/8 cents per bushel. All right, so 418 is the price that's quoted there. Yeah, 421 actually is the price that's quoted there, and so that's what we'll go with. So $4.21 is where the market is. One thing is for sure, that as the futures market gets bid up, the cash market also gets bid up. So that's what our concern is. All right, so we're going to take these two markets, once again back up, futures market at 356, cash market at 421, we decided, yeah, 421, and that's what we have now for our concern. This is, again, September, and our concern or risk is that prices would go up. So how can we use this information and use what we call a hedge? Let's take a look at an example.